In this module, we will show you how to configure the parking lot feature on UCX. Log into your UCX using your administrative account. From the dashboard, click on PBX tab. From the PBX configuration menu, scroll down until you see parking lot feature and click on it. This is the parking lot configuration panel. Before we get to explain this panel, let's explain how the feature works. The feature allows to take an incoming call and put it into a temporary place on the UCX, and then be able to retrieve that call from a different physical extension. So the way we do this is obviously we have to enable the feature first, and the second field is the actual dialing code that we have in order to invoke the feature. So in this case, if I have an incoming call being placed on a SIP phone, I would actually dial the hash key twice in order to transfer the call. At the moment I'm transferring the call, I would dial the 70 code, and at that point in time I'd be played back the code to be able to retrieve the call. In this case, if I'm the only one using park feature, it would be 71 that would be played back to me. At that point in time, I would change physical location, whether it's a SIP phone or E-MetroTel phone, and I would dial the 71 in order to retrieve the call. If I'm doing this from a E-MetroTel phone, I don't have to press the hash key twice. I can simply use the feature key at the moment I'm talking to the caller and say, I'm going to put you on hold, dial 74. It's going to put the call into a temporary place, play back the code to you. Again, in this case, if it's the first one being used on UCX, it would be 71. And then from a SIP phone or a E-MetroTel phone, all you have to do is dial 71 in order to retrieve the call. The third field here is the number of simultaneous calls that you can park at any given time. The default is 8. You can augment or lower the number. The maximum is 20. Next field is the timeout value for a call that's been left into that temporary place for too long. 45 seconds is the default. You can lower the value or augment the value, as you can see here with the pull-down menu. The parking lot context is beyond the scope of this module, so I'm going to skip over that for now. The next section is all about what happens when the call has been left unattended. The first field is for providing a string that could be recognized by a SIP phone to apply distinct ringing, for instance. The second field is the caller ID prepend. In this case, if I have a call that's been left unattended, it would ring the destination that I've programmed down below here on this panel. And the caller ID information would be prepend by this call parked, for instance, colon. So that would signify that this is an important call to pick up given the fact that it's been left unattended for too long. The last field is the announcement, so you can actually play back an announcement to the caller that's been left unattended to be patient and we're about to process its call. So I'm going to leave that blank for now. And lastly is the destination for the unattended call. In this case, you can select extension, but you have also access to a variety of treatments that you can select, choose from. In this case, I'm going to leave it to an extension, and 2.1 is the one I want to choose. So I click submit and then apply the changes. And there you go, you're done. That concludes our training module. Thank you for listening. Talk to you soon.